It's lovely to be with you on the show. It is an absolute honor and a privilege, and I have to say, a ridiculous surprise to have one of the contestants for Miss Universe, and she is Christina Pieris. She's in the studio. It was a complete surprise, and you're here with a very, very special message and all of that. What is your message?
So this interview is mainly to get girls to apply for the new Miss Universe Sri Lanka, which is happening in September.
There you go.
I think it's a great platform to speak of your cause, or if you just want to, because for me it was about my clothing brand and taking it forward, and because it was humanitarian and I wanted to donate and I want to take that to the next level. So I think it's great for young girls to kind of also be inspired by, because you meet other contestants, you get to learn so much from everyone. So I think it's a great opportunity for people to actually apply and go into this.
Yeah. So that's great. So now that means applications are open. Hang on.
Jumbo, you got to, I'm just going to relay questions to you and you're going to just ask her. I just want to know how she ended up. How did you actually realize that this was something that you might want to do as a proper career/profession, like beauty pageants and stuff? How did that happen?
Being Miss Universe Sri Lanka, it was never sort of my dream, to get into pageants. But, growing up, I've always, been into dressing up, and even for a fancy dress party, I went as Miss Universe Sri Lanka when I was 2 years old. My mom dressed me up. So it was never like my goal to be Miss Sri Lanka.
Okay.
And then at the time, I was a brand ambassador for Fashion Market.
Yes.
And then Linda, she's the owner of it, and she sent my profile in. So I get a call a week later saying, oh, we've got your profile in and, are you interested in this? And I had no idea what was going on.
That's right.
So that's kind of how I got into it. But I'm so thankful, that opportunity came to me. So we had interviews and they asked me what I want to do in life and what I'm doing currently. So, yeah, that's how it all happens. It's so strange, but I would never, give that up for anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's fine. Now, I've got two things. I can ask you about your life and times and just tell us a little something about your history, or I could just play this. This is Christina Pieris, and she is she's doing a promotional video for Miss Universe Sri Lanka in 2017. So take a listen to this.
Growing up, I was always told by my grandparents and my parents is to be patient. My father always said, let others win the 100 meters and you win the marathon. I currently have my clothing brand, which is a humanitarian brand, where I donate 1% of my profits to the cancer home in Sri Lanka. My mom passed away when I was 13 to cancer, and my grandma and my grandfather, I lost all three of them to cancer. That's why I kind of wanted to contribute to the cause, because it had a big impact on my life. I knew how hard it was for us as a family to afford the hospital bills, and I do want to help not only patients, like just their families as a whole, to kind of cope up with everything that they have been through. One message that I would give the whole world is what I've been taught from a very young age, is to love one another. From family members to friends to strangers you see on the street, I think everybody needs to be loved. To give love and to receive love is the most important thing that people need to do.
Woo!
Beautiful.
I know, I wish I can go back. Just seeing that now makes me miss it. And I was in Vegas as well for 2 weeks.
So tell us about your experience. Now, you were selected, and just take us through that whole process.
Right, okay. So I had about 3.5 weeks to prepare, whereas the other contestants had 3 months to 6 months. So, yeah, everything was a rush after the crowning, which happened at the Hilton. My sister and my boyfriend, Nayan, he wanted me to mention that if he's listening.
Wait, what was that again?
My boyfriend, Nayan.
Ah, boyfriend. Yuck. Sorry.
Oh, my God.
Sorry. Yeah, go ahead.
I'm going to get the wheeze. Okay, yeah. So, those two, they were... Oh my God. Okay, yeah. So they helped me a lot because they were, by my side, getting the gowns ready and, packing my bags. Even last minute, we were in the rain, shifting dresses from like the cabs to the house, and it was just a mess.
Yeah.
But, finally, then my dad, he actually dropped me in Vegas.
Okay.
So because I had excess luggage and, so it was...
Did he drive as well?
I know he didn't drive.
Did he drive? No, because that's such a typical thing to do. I'll drive. It's only left-hand drive. I can do it.
No. But he accompanied me to support me with the excess luggage, and very supportive everyone was. And then we get to Vegas, and oh my goodness, every girl that walks into the room, beautiful, one after the other. I'm just sitting there like a worm, like what is going on?
Right.
And they're all educated. They are, when you're around them, there's such positive energy.
Yeah.
And I went into the pageant not thinking I need to win. I wasn't under pageant pressure.
Okay.
I went there for the experience and kind of to get the word like Sri Lanka out. Because I'm so sick and tired of people saying, is that a part of India? Are you Indian? Is that the south of India? So that was mainly my goal, because running the blog, it's all about promoting tourism in Sri Lanka, the blog.
Got it.
So I went in there saying, I'm going to have fun. Haven't been to Vegas before. Just going to wing it and see what happens. So I was myself throughout the experience. And I think that kind of helped, because in my interview, they asked me why I was pescatarian. I told them I ate rabbit meat accidentally.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, so it was
pescatarian, meaning only fish, right? Fish and eggs?
Yeah.
Fish and eggs.
Yeah, I was vegetarian for some time.
Right.
But no.
I am just kidding myself. So this is incredible. So how has your life changed after just that experience alone?
Coming back, because I never expected to get into the top 16 because there were 94 countries. So coming back, the fact that people appreciated it, and I got to be on the cover of Cosmopolitan Sri Lanka.
Yo, hang on. That is... Good gosh.
I know, because...
Not too many people can boast about that.
I know, that was one of my dreams, to be on the cover.
Right.
The moment it launched in Sri Lanka, I was like, oh my God, but I didn't think it would happen. So,
So this is international Cosmo? Is there like
this is the Sri Lankan cover.
Oh, right.
But Cosmo needs to approve it for it to be launched.
I see.
Yeah.
So it's got its nice, well deserved. Okay. So sorry, go on.
Yeah, so it's opportunities like that I would never get unless I actually went to the pageant. And there's so much Miss Universe Sri Lanka can do for you. So everything else is what you can do for yourself and for your country. Because once you're there, no one's going to push you or help you. It's basically how you handle yourself.
Right.
And basically not to be under pressure. Because towards the end, you'll see other girls, they kind of come down because they're like, I need to win. There's, under so much pressure.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, so I just think like if there was one advice I can give these girls who's going to apply or who's applied already, just be yourself and relax and just enjoy.
So talk to the one contestant like me who is in two minds about whether or not to apply, because you see, I know I have what it takes. And all of that, but I just don't, I'm just not convinced. What would you like to say to her?
Right. See, speaking from my experience, if someone had told me, you need to apply, I would have been scared. And that's me being in two minds, scared that I wouldn't win. Don't do it to win. Do it because it's an experience. Even like to apply to be Miss Universe Sri Lanka, the training they put you through, the confidence you gain from it, that's something not everyone can have. So if you think you have the potential to apply for Miss Universe Sri Lanka, do it, because not everyone has that opportunity. And what are you going to lose anyway? Like, okay, you don't win. That's fine.
Yeah,
that's fine.
What are you going to lose?
Yeah, that's fine.
What
you
could
tried.
You possibly lose?
Yeah.
Wow. So, thank you so much for dropping by. And
thank you for having me.
Yes. So, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
No problem. And you too, if you'd like to apply, this is the telephone number. It is 0777 576 011. Did you get that? It's 0777 576 011. Miss Universe Sri Lanka is now open for applications, and you need to get busy with it right now. And Christina... Yes.
Here.
Bye.
Okay, Christina. Usually I don't do stuff of this nature, but sometimes when people meet, there's a connection. So I think all of us have that connection. And anytime you have some free time on your hands, I want you to consider being a part-time radio personality. Okay, I think you will make a great host only because you're so comfortable in front of a mic. Lots of people lose their train of thought, and you hadn't and didn't. So yeah, anytime you're free, you have a little place on radio with us. You can You'll love that idea. Like, Jem, what are you doing? It's 2 o'clock in the morning. No, I was just in the neighborhood.
It's all about teamwork. It's teamwork.
It's about community.
Teamwork, man, teamwork. We must help each other.
Thanks a lot for being here. I wish you all the best along with Jembo and the rest of the network. Break a leg.
Absolutely. And you, my dear listener, if you'd like to be a part of the pageant and if you'd like to be a part of the Miss Universe experience itself, Christina flew off to Las Vegas and she was able to speak to a myriad of nationalities, so many people, just an absolute mosaic of cultures. And she was, I mean, it's a kind of lesson that you cannot pay for. And it's up to you. So apply now. It's 0777 576 011. Call that number up or drop us a text if you didn't get a chance to catch that number. Thanks so much for dropping by again, Christina. Yes, for the 750th time now. I think
thanks,
like
thanks again, Christina.
Thanks, Christina. Thanks, Christina. Thanks.
Okay.
All right, 8:36 is the time right now. It's 0756 883 883 if you'd like to get in touch with us.